Vince Carter night, emotional occasion, but the Raptors keep the emotions in check just enough in the clutch to win this game in overtime against the Sacramento Kings, 131-128. Let's break it down for you in tonight's post-game show. And as a reminder, smash that like button if you enjoy what you see from the content. I missed a few games to start the season, but I'm back. I'm going on a rampage with content. Drop a like and get subscribed to the channel so you do not miss out on anything. And another fantastic performance by the Raptors. But what's different about this fantastic performance by the Raptors today is that they won. They had 3 really good performances back to back to back in the Nuggets game, in the Hornets game, in the second half against the Lakers, all of which they come up short in the clutch. And granted, today, they did do their best to try and blow this one, but they do get over the line. Lots of big-time box score numbers that we're going to be going through over the course of the post-game show here, but still some concerns with letting leads slip late, not being able to close out games, but again, they do just enough here. They're up 11 points with like 4 or 5 minutes left. The Kings went on a 10-0 run. The Raptors went on another little run. They could have iced the game with free throws. RJ Barrett late, 1 point up, goes 1 of 2 from the line to make it a 2-point game. Sabonis ties it right at the end of the game. Then in the overtime, Raptors up 3. Barrett misses both, but thankfully, back-to-back missed threes from the Kings do not make us pay. They wanted a challenge on a Fox air ball at the end. They didn't challenge, and then on the inbound, they didn't foul, so the game ended a little bit earlier than I expected it, but it has been quite a long one with the overtime, with the halftime ceremony for Vince Carter, and I think that these are the type of games, man. These are perfect games for this team. Now, obviously, if you're a team tank, you kind of want to lose a game like this after playing well. But, you know, I'm firmly in the mindset here that, you know, we're trying to win games right now. I'm not bothered about it. If we play well and lose, I think that's fine. But I'm also very happy to see this young team pull together and win a game like this. This has to feel really good to pull through on the second night of a back-to-back, to do it on Vince Carter night like this, and to get over the line in overtime with so many great performances individually as a collective. What an enjoyable game to watch. The young guys in this team, it certainly feels like something really, really good is building here. And to do it at home as 9.5-point underdogs without Scotty Barnes and Emmanuel Quickley is great. And as much as Barnes isn't playing, his presence is still there. He's always on his feet on the bench, always shouting, always, you know, showcasing those fantastic intangibles, really getting the team going in the huddles during timeouts. All the great stuff you want to see from this team, all of it was on display today. The defense is still bad. The Raptors statistically have the worst defense in the NBA. Kind of showcased itself a little bit more today. But man, is this team fun on offense. And look at some of these stat lines we have tonight. Incredible stuff. RJ Barrett leads the way with 31 points. It's funny. He starts the game 7 of 7 from the line. You know, after all these difficulties with free throws that he's had, he starts the game 7 of 7 from the line. He takes 4 in the clutch and misses 3 of them. It's a shame. You could tell he was devastated by the misses. In the end, it doesn't cost the team. And, you know, it wasn't his most efficient night, but he puts up 31. He fills up the box with 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Great game once again from RJ Barrett. When you need him, you need a bucket, he gives it to you. Grady Dick, another one, not so efficient, but still finds his way to be effective and get his numbers. 22 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. A big steal late as well on De'Aaron Fox, which could have been part of what iced the game. Ended up not happening, but still a significant play. Raptors were up 1. Fox one-on-one with Grady Dick, and he nicks him for the steal. Barrett goes the other way for an and one, which he made. 6 of 17 for Grady Dick. Not his best shooting, but still, again, found ways to be effective. And the reason the Raptors could still be successful and shoot 48% from the field and 46% from 3, despite the not-so-great nights from Barrett and Dick as far as efficiency is concerned, is because there were so many other players who stepped up. Shout out to Boucher Agbaji, the narrative around this guy in the summer. I always thought there was something in there of a player, and we just needed to unlock it. He needed to unlock it to revive his NBA career, and he's finding it, man. 9 of 12 from the field today, 4 of 5 from 3, 22 points, and brought great levels defensively. Shout out Chris Boucher, outside of the rotation looking in last season, has stepped up, brought a different demeanor to this season. You saw it in preseason, you're seeing it in the season. 9 of 13 for Boucher, 4 of 6 from 3, 24 points, even closed it out in overtime with the Raptors. Mobo, plus 17 in 16 minutes. I know he fouled out, but his defense, I didn't do a show for the Lakers game, but when Mobo was defending LeBron, he was always asking for a switch, a testament to the respect Mobo is gaining as a defender and as an energy guy. Lots of great tools to work with there. Also from the starters, Pirtle, not his best night, honestly. It was a tough night for Pirtle. Still gets 30 points, 9 rebounds, but some sloppy passes. 4 turnovers, end up fouling out. Mitchell, some sloppy turnovers as well, but his defense. His offense is still a problem. His defense is sensational, and that's very useful for the Raptors. Shed, decent minutes despite going 0 of 3. Battle started the game 3 of 3 from 3, ended up 3 of 6. His shooting is nice to have in those bench lineups. Walter, after missing preseason, is still getting up to speed, and it wasn't the best, but we'll give him time. He's getting back up to speed. Like I said, it was an efficient night, a true showcase of where this Raptors offense is currently heading. 48% from the field, 46% from 3, as I said. Not so great night from the line. Again, it just does not cost them. We really need to clean up the turnovers, though, because it was sloppy on a lot of occasions. But the schemes, the individual talent, the way this offense is flowing is a joy to watch right now. It is absolutely cooking. The defense is a problem. I do think that this team has enough pieces to be a better team defensively. But the coaching staff is showcasing they're able to get guys the looks they need to be successful. And they're instilling the confidence in guys like Ochai Agbaji to significantly improve, like Grady Dick to take this big jump. And that's great to see. Again, can we find somebody on the staff to work with the defense and improve things here? I don't know. But to play like this in 4 straight games, some of them without Barnes, all of them without Quickly, is very, very, very impressive. And I know the Raptors are 2-5, but the development that they're getting out of the season after 7 games, it looks like this team is heading in a very good direction. Not every game will be as good as this, but this team is going in the right direction here. I'm happy with where we're at. Great to cap off Vince Carter night with a win. On to the next one. Drop a like if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe for more Raptors content.